Hello, I'm Lucy Farfort and I'm the illustrator of Afraid of the Dark. And this is my debut book as an illustrator, so I'm very excited. Afraid of the Dark is essentially about overcoming your fears. Amy, who is the main character in the book, and her dad Harry moved to a new house in a new place, and it's all very unfamiliar to Amy, and she develops a fear of the dark when she first has to go up to her new room and she sees shadows that are being cast by a tree outside her window. This kind of fear is really common for Amy's age group, I think. She's 4, and I have a son, Winston, who is 5, and he is also afraid of the dark. And we helped him overcome his fear by using a nightlight in his room and reassuring him a lot. And in this book, we find out how Amy overcomes her fear of the dark. So my favourite spread from the book is the library scene. I'm a bit biased because I snuck my son Winston and his friend Kester in there, so yeah, I'm quite keen on that one. But I also love it because it's really magical and it was just so fun to do, drawing all the little books. It was quite time consuming but it was really fun, and you can see here that this is the painting that it started off as. I actually have 2 favourite scenes. The other one, my other favourite spread, is the den one, when we have Sophia, Bilal and Amy, and her dog Pickle in the den. I love dens, I love building dens, it's so fun, with kids or without them. They're great. They're just really fun to do and they're easy, you can do them at home or outside. But yeah, so they're my 2 favourite spreads from the book. I work from a home studio, which is the spare room in the house. Doubles up as my studio and my office, I suppose. And this is the desk I work from. It's quite large and I can do my paintings and drawings from here. And over the other side of the room, what you can't see, is a computer and a scanner that I finish the work off from. I'll tell you a bit about my process in a minute. It's quite good working from home because you can just roll out of bed in the morning and get straight to work, and it cuts down on travel costs and travel time, but it can turn you into a bit of a workaholic. So let me tell you a bit about my process for creating illustrations for the book. Once we've agreed on the layout of an image, once I've done some sort of rough sketches and we've agreed, I work it up into a sort of drawing, a drawn pencil outline. I then transfer that onto watercolour paper and I paint it basically. This has obviously changed a bit from that, but this is kind of the final, this is more the final thing. So I'll paint it up in watercolours, which I absolutely love. I really enjoy working in this way. I love the textures it creates, and then I scan it onto my computer and onto Photoshop, where I work with digital brushes and overlaid colours and maybe some textures, and maybe work on the outline a little bit more until it gets to the final image, which is here in the book. So you can see it's been changed a little bit, but that's how it starts. It starts out life as this and it ends up like this. Given that Afraid of the Dark is about overcoming fears, I thought I would share a tip about overcoming artistic fears, such as sharing work on social media, or trying out a new technique, or doing a video like this, which is definitely not in my comfort zone at all. Really, the only thing I can say is just got to grit your teeth and go for it, and don't let your fears hold you back. And if you don't try it, you'll never know what might come of it, and that's far worse. You know, the regret is far worse. And if you don't try new things, you'll never really grow as an artist. So just get out there and do it.